This is the championship game in the Big Ten Conference. A precious trophy with a long tradition to battle for here. But also a game that's been a launching pad into the college football playoff. Welcome, everyone, to Lucas Oil Stadium, home of the Colts here in Indianapolis, Indiana. As we'll see the number 10 team in the country, the Oregon Ducks, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Street. Kirk, let's get this thing going.
Round two.
The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. The conference championship game with a pass. Caught in the backfield. It's Wade. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle.
Boy, great job by this defense on this second down run. Just stonewalled him at the line of scrimmage. Now they get a chance to really pressure the quarterback here, try to get off the field.
It's third down, opening drive of this conference championship game. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. The receiver makes the catch. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. Tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete.
I love the call here with the wide receiver screen, but where's he going to go? The blockers do not do their job and open up any running lanes at all.
Important second down play coming up. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Second down, they're going to throw it. Looking for a man deep on the right side. And it's caught outside the 10 and still going. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. Setting the tone early for Penn.
One chance. That's all he gets. Oh, he got burned on the release. Try it now.
Yeah, Chris, I'm with you. Usually it takes maybe a series or two to just kind of get settled in, especially with all the hype. But not this offense. Got to give them a lot of credit. They were ready to
he was pressed on the outside, and he got burned on the release.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. Scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Coverage team flying downfield. Not much gained on that return. Trying to run it with the option. Running through the tackle. And they'll tackle at about the 23-yard line. The Ducks looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
That's a great read here by by this quarterback to be able to get the ball out to his back and let him do the work. And you know this defense now, next time they see the same formation, probably going to be aware of the pitch. Don't be surprised if the quarterback keeps it himself for a big gain as well.
Back to throw. It's Vaughn. Looks to his left and makes the completion. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. That completion makes it second and medium. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Pass not complete.
Screens suck when they get caught up in that traffic. I feel like they do it a lot in this game.
Tough spot. The offense has to convert a 3rd and long from the 30 to get this drive going. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Hit as he released it.
Nice throw.
Down the middle. He stopped, but he gets a first down. And the Ducks pick up enough yards to move the sticks.
And there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
He was hiding like perfectly behind him.
Right in his hands.
I thought he was over there.
Protection looked good. The timing between the quarterback and the receiver looked pretty good. Ball was put right where the receiver should be able to make that catch, just unable to hold on.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Delayed handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss on the play.
Man, the defensive coordinator has to be fired up about this play. The thing that he has to love is that his defense and their technique was right on point. They didn't lose their leverage. They stayed with the play and didn't just go after the quarterback.
Uh-oh. All right, we're back. Oh, no. I seen that. I started looking around. I'm like, who's on their phones in here? And my daughter's still asleep. My wife is talking on the phone, so I'm like, it ain't me.
This is the championship game in the Big Ten Conference. A precious trophy with a long tradition to battle for here. But also a game that's been a launching pad into the college football playoff. Welcome, everyone, to Lucas Oil Stadium, home of the Colts here in Indianapolis, Indiana. As we'll see the number 10 team in the country, the Oregon Ducks, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Street. Let's get this thing underway. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. And the return starts just inside the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. conference championship. Grab behind the line. It's Slade. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with third down and long.
Movement here from the tight end. They'll try the ground game here. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
And now a third down of the opening drive of this championship game. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Let's it go
The
quickly.
linebacker peeled off.
Pass is intercepted.
Boy, this is why I love this defense so much. So opportunistic. We've seen it all year, and now we see it right here. Big interception. They set their offense up in great field position here on their first possession.
What's the call here? The drive begins with excellent field position. Handing off on the draw play. Nowhere to run, but corralling for no gain. The Ducks come to the line in a hurry up.
A lot of times you see teams go up tempo when they've got momentum. It comes off to a big gain. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back to old reliable, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage again.
It's a new set of downs, and it's first and goal for the offense. No run it with the draw play. It's the middle to get stuck. That one goes nowhere. Second and goal play, spot the ball at the 9. Back to throw. It's gone. And it's incomplete that time. Just out of reach of the receiver.
Risky throw here on second down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on third down coming up.
Third and goal. Looking to throw the ball. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Across
Oh, shit.
midfield.
He's about to get caught.
At the 30. Inside the 20.
He got it.
Touchdown, Penn State. The defense contributes 6 points.
Great job here by the backer, just mirroring the quarterback, reading his eyes, and then stepping in front of that throw. Comes up with it, and then he goes back to high school, shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands, takes it in for a touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And here's the return from inside the 5.
Oh, shit.
He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. And he steps out of bounds, but that's an excellent return to set up the offense in good position. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. They're trying to recover from that last possession. They had things going, but then a pick 6, a devastating play. They've got to recover from that right now. And the low scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. Here comes the up-tempo offense.
That's a good read. Got him a little bit closer to that first down and a nice chunk. Now, I bet before too long, we're going to see that quarterback pull it, try to get a chunk.
Oh, 92. I mean, good job.
After the catch, the defense all over in that time.
Yeah, Chris, not an ideal play here when you throw the football and you go the wrong direction. I think we got to look at the playbook here to see how we can try to make those yards up.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Back to pass. It's Vaughn. Receiver makes the grab.
He held on to that bad boy.
Third down conversion. First down now from the 37.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback. And
breaks into the clear. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Oregon.
Good run.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
No problem with BAT right down the middle. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Here's the handoff. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. He escapes the pocket. Using his legs here. He's past the marker, still on his feet.
I forgot how to slide.
Tough to show for the sophomore quarterback to pick up the 1st down himself.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the 1st down marker is, picking up the 1st down.
Gonna run it. It's Wade. Everyone moves the ball across the 40.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
2nd down play coming up. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option, actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You can tell they worked hard on that in practice.
In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
How about the call here? They call it the screen on 3rd down and short. You don't see that called very often. They're not able to even complete the pass, so no chance at a conversion. So we got 4th and short.
Well, the offense failed earlier in a 4th down attempt. They'll try it again here. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Trying for a 4th down completion. It's complete. That's enough for a 1st down. And runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the 1st down.
Here's the 2nd down play. After play fake, he'll look to throw it. Swarmed to the pass rush. A sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all in the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
He was hoping that would check up, but a big bounce sends it into the end zone for a touchback. Here's the first play of the drive now for that 20-yard line. It's an option look. He'll toss it to the back. First down and more. He's still running. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a real nice game there.
Boy, good job up front by this offensive line, and a nice job by the back of finding that hole to pick up the first down. And honestly, Chris, this is what I think about when I think of Oregon. I know the uniforms and the flash and the dash and all the different things that people associate with this program. This is what I think about. Toughness. Ability to run the ball when they have to pick up first downs. They did it right there.
So some early drama here. We're all even at the end of one. Take a quick pause and check out the stats from this first quarter. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Try to catch the defense with the draw. First down. Looking for more now. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. The Ducks looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Scanning the field. It's Vaughn. Grabbed by the receiver. He's brought down, but the game moves the ball to the 39. You set it out to the offense. First and 10.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football. Second down after that run in the previous play.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
And the ball is hauled in. They make the stop, but the offense is set up in scoring position. First down from the 23.
The defense is so caught up in this guy running the football in this drive, they forgot to defend him coming out of the backfield. Nice positive play here.
Missed his receiver. It's incomplete.
Good job.
Offense facing a second and 10. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. A play action looking to throw. Here's a throw underneath to the back. The gain is 8 yards, so it sets up a 3rd and 2. The Ducks are going to cash in this red zone trip. Defensive backs up to the line, showing a press. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Looking for his big tight end.
Come on, boys.
Dangerous throw. It falls incomplete, but this team has almost had a second interception today.
I know ultimately that feels like a good defensive play, but it's really not. They had a chance to keep points off the board, and now the offense has a chance to kick a field goal by that missed opportunity and dropping that interception.
Offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on 4th down. To throw, it's Vaughn. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. The gain moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal. First and goal, handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. It's a second and goal play for the offense. From the shotgun, drops back. Caught near the goal line. Can't get to the end zone. They'll spot the ball at the 2. And the Ducks come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. On 3rd and goal, they'll try to run it in. He fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks. Methodical but effective, Kirk. Probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in the conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting. Slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion. Just masterful execution on that drive.
That's strong coverage.
So deep. Bam.
So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Off the play fake on first down. On the move now. He's going to put it down and run. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
You know, they tried to catch this defense napping on 1st and 10 by taking a shot downfield. The defense does their job. They've got everybody covered. But I'm telling you, you better account for this quarterback because he can take off when things aren't there. He uses his legs, and he does that for the first down.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. Quick completion to the tight end. He's found some room at the 45. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer for the 47.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
And the Nittany Lions have 1st and 10 here. Looking to scramble.
Oh, my God.
Let it go. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
It was so slow on these.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. He's going to take off here. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Offense sets the formation. It's 3rd down. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Moves out of the pocket. Launches it deep down the left side. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. Add 6 more points to the total.
Perfect timing here by this quarterback. Great read, puts the ball where his man can make a play on it, and they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
And he knocks through the PAT. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the 2nd quarter. They'll return it from inside the 5. Returner tackle right there. That's where they'll start the drive. So here we go. First play of the drive. Under 2 minutes before halftime. They're going to run the option. He'll pitch it.
Oh, come on.
Got the 1st down and still motoring. He's in the clear. Got past the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Oregon. He broke away, and they couldn't catch it.
Love how the quarterback waited until the last possible second to draw the defense in until he pitches it out on the option play. And not only does he get big yards, but they turn into a touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. He escapes the pocket. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
First down and 10 now. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Running out of time in the pocket. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
The receiver grabs it. Tackle, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, you're just basically throwing your hands up in the air because they had that covered relatively well. Just a good play call and good execution.
Oh, shit.
Second down play coming up for this offense. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. We're going to pass here on second down. Caught behind the line. It's Wade. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain in that play. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. And the wideout goes in motion. Off play action, he's looking to throw. A deep shot to the right. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
What a hit there on third down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big fourth down play.
It's fourth down, but no punting team. The offense is going to go for it. Here's the snap, looking to throw. On the move now. Back-to-back deep shots.
Right into the pole.
Incomplete and a turnover on downs.
Oh, man, this one is going to sting. I mean, you can see that this head coach and offensive coordinator, they have faith in the quarterback and the offense to deliver, and you like that. But now, their own defense is going to have to bail them out a bit here.
They took one more play here before halftime. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. It's a draw. Stop for no gain, and that'll be the final play of the first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Bless you.
The Nittany Lions will kick this deep to begin the second half. Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. An effective running game is why they're on top. Let's see if the defense can find a way to stop that. Breaks free. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Hey, it's a great job in this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Now it's second down here. Takes the handoff. It's Sanders.
They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and the run fits on that play.
Now the offense faces 3rd and long from the 30. Can they convert and get a drive going? Looking downfield. It's Braun. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, get closer to midfield. The Ducks will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
Well, this offensive line, you got to take your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Offense facing 3rd and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough 4th down decision? They'll try to run for the first down. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. It's a loss of a yard. And they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
The ball near midfield. The offense going to go for it on 4th down. And he drops back in the gun. And it's incomplete. 4th down. The offense will now take over in plus territory.
Well, the ball's close to midfield, and this offense is trying to get things going here in the 2nd half. I understand the aggressive mindset, but this one could cost them.
Here comes a handoff. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
Offense now behind the 6 on 2nd down. They need 12 after that 1st down loss. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. He pulls in the catch. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards. I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Crucial. 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can he keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? He's got it right near the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, Penn State.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
He knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the 3rd period. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return starts from inside the 5.
Don't you let him do that.
17. Strong job by the coverage team. play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Dropping back, it's Vaughn. And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there. So 2nd and 10 here as they try to stay out of 3rd and long here in this tie game in the 3rd quarter. Quarterback's got it on the option. No way to run up the middle. The Ducks come to the line to go on the hurry out. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Caught by the receiver. Defense wraps him up after a 6-yard gain. Brings up 4th down. Here's a gamble. Head coach keeping the offense on the field inside his own 30. And he's throwing for it on 4th down.
Oh, my God.
Finds this receiver. That's enough for the 1st down. They've got it, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going. The Ducks will line up on 1st and 10. They'll try the option play here. Everyone moves the ball across the 40. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now.
And the defense is all over the option on this play. That play didn't have a chance from the beginning.
That's Carr. It's Sanders. They've got him at the 48, but that's a 1st down. And the Ducks pick up enough yards to get a fresh set of downs.
Well, this quarterback's doing a great job of just managing the game. Nice throw, good completion on 1st down, and he's already got a play call. He's ready to snap the ball again.
Oh!
He makes the grab, but the play loses yardage. Very tough 2nd down coming up now.
Well, a lot of times you match
that
up
was
a
your
wide
dude.
receiver, you get
All
a
your
linebacker
dude.
on him. I like to think that the wide receiver can shake him. This linebacker is really athletic and is able to make plays in space.
Tries the right with a quick throw. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Chris, that's every quarterback's worst nightmare. A wide-open receiver streaking for a touchdown. You could throw a hook shot out there, let him get underneath it, and let him run to the end zone. What a missed opportunity.
And that pass is hauled in over the middle. That play will move the sticks, set him up 1st down at the 42.
Oh, my.
Dropping back, it's Vaughn. The pass rush closing in. That's made on the left side. And the tackle is made on what's going to be the final play of this period. We get to the end of the 3rd. We have a conference championship classic on our hands. Let's check out the stats real quick.
We're there, boys.
So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. They'll run the option. Pitch play to the back. The junior able to bring him down quickly. And the long drive continues. The offense pushing the ball down the field. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. That pass is caught. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that.
It's stuck. I'm laughing because it's stuck on mine too, so I know exactly what you're talking about.
Wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. This 12-play drive going. 3rd down and short. It's a draw to the back. Enough to convert on 3rd there. So 1st down from the 12 now. The Ducks will crank up the tempo. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Makes the grab, a chance to score.
What?
Touchdown, Ducks. They jump on top now here in the 4th.
That's what I love about this running back is he's so dangerous after the catch. You know, you look at him and you think about the ability to run between tackles or even bounce it outside, and that's great. But what makes him really one of the more dangerous backs in the country is this right here. Catch the ball to the backfield, make people miss, and take it into the end zone.
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field.
Dude, come on!
Make a play, but put too much on the throw.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
He's back to throw again on second attempt.
God!
With pressure and sack, it will be tackled inside the 10.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another
Get
sack
rid of the
by
ball,
this defense.
boys.
They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying the lead.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. Got him in an open, hits him right in stride. First down, they'll keep the drive going to the 37.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Gets the first and still running. They finally make the stop right near midfield. It'll be first down.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
This could be a dramatic finish, marching toward a tying touchdown. It's first and 10. They'll run it here. Slams right into the wall. They got him for a loss.
I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Grab down the middle. It's pulled. They make the stop, but it's a big gain down to the 29.
Great play call by the offensive coordinator. Outstanding job of executing by the quarterback. With the defense trying to stop the run, the quarterback felt that, made a nice throw to the receiver, and look at this result. Some positive yards.
The Nittany Lions begin a new series here, first and 10. Short pass finds the tight end. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down at the 17.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody.
Looking for the end zone, has a lane. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. That's how you finish a play.
Boy, great job here of finding him again. That's his second touchdown reception in his football game.
Now the all-important extra point. The PAT is up and good, and we are all tied here in the final quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
There's 7-2 left.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. Here's the option play. They'll tackle him at the 27. Nice hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Good job by the defense forcing this pitch to get the ball out of the quarterback's hands. The problem is they gave up some positive yards there, but at least they brought him down.
They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. That's an important first down on that running play. We'll try to run it with the option. The gain is 2 yards, so it's second and 8. They'll get to the line here in the no-huddle. It's an option look. It's a nice wrap-up there by the junior. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set.
Oh, the defense is ready for that one. They almost got that blown up before it got started.
He's got it in the open. Gets some space around the 30. That's good for first down yardage now at the 26. So it's a first down where the clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. They're going to run the option. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held it just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Not much on that play, brought down short. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here.
Well, it all really comes down to this right now, Chris. You know, you're already in field goal range. You have a chance to maybe work a little bit closer. But let's face it, this defense, they're shooting those gaps. They're trying to come up with a loss of yardage, maybe trying to rip the ball.
Come on.
The offense has to be incredibly smart with their play call and make sure you align that kicker where he's very comfortable potentially hitting this game-winning field goal.
And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here.
Yeah, I know.
The Ducks looking to cash in this red zone trip. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
Well, when somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's Exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
Now timeout stops the clock with just 7 seconds remaining in the game. Now play number 9 on this drive. Linebackers making some adjustments now. On the run, it's Sanders. They get him down, but that's a solid gain. And a timeout is taken, just 2 seconds left on the clock.
Good game.
And out comes the field goal unit. And a timeout is taken, just 2 seconds left on the clock. So in the final seconds, everything comes down to this field goal attempt for the win. And the coach elects to send out the field goal unit. What a moment for this kicker. A chance to put his team on top in the final minutes of this game.
Damn.